Thanks for staying with us. So moving on now to our hot topic of today. And over the weekend, there was an event, a premiere of a movie where during the premiere, there was a competition for best dressed. And during the competition, they had the categories for best dressed male and best dressed female. For the best dressed female, a cross-dresser, a very popular, well-known cross-dresser, emerged as the winner for the best dressed female. Now, even though those there seem to be happy about it, many people frowned at this development. Even some of the guests protested right there at the event, saying it was totally a slap in the face to the women who had taken out time to dress up and appear for the premiere. Others said that it is another way to subtly introduce the acceptance of the lifestyle of the cross-dresser, or to begin to normalize the behaviors of cross-dresser in our society. What are your thoughts on this? Many people have gone back and forth on why this is wrong, or why this is okay, or why we should overlook it, or why we're being hypocritical, because many of us have traveled abroad, lived abroad, and seen these things happen, and we don't bat an eyelid. But suddenly it's happening in Nigeria, we're making a big fuss about it. What are your thoughts? You can call us on 081-0764-1679-0902-4163-440. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag Yourviewtvc so we can read your tweet. Who'd like to go first? Mike, you want to jump in?
Oh. So let me just say that when I saw Bobrisky holding the prize, and the post was that Bobrisky won the best dressed female at the movie premiere, I knew it was a publicity stunt. Obviously, the idea is to get people talking. We are talking, and they've achieved their goal. But I'm also worried about the price we are willing to pay for airtime, the price we are willing to pay to trend. As a country, as individuals, as celebrities. What are we? You know, people would generate controversies. I follow a social media guru that organizes, what do you call it, fairs, business fairs. And so that they can get eyeballs, they would generate controversy. I'm fighting with this vendor, I'm fighting with that vendor, so that we now say, ah, please, who is fighting? Let's settle the fight. Just all these controversies, and what's the price that we are willing to pay just so that we can get more eyeballs? It is important that, it reminded me of, let me quote, I just came back from Dubai, yeah, and I listened to Sanusi Lamido Sanusi. When you know who you are, there are some things you will not do. There are celebrity and there are artists, there are movies that are produced in this country that did not have to go through this to trend. I think it is a wrong move. I think that I'm not against Bobrisky personally. I don't have anything against him. He has made his lifestyle decisions. It doesn't concern me. But as a country, in terms of values, morals, in terms of building your brand, knowing who you are, if you want to push a narrative, you want to trend your movie, you need to find a more decent way to do it than just saying, oh, we're giving Bobrisky the best dress so that everybody will talk about what we're doing.
Okay. If he was invited there, that means they like him and they support what he's doing or what he stands for. And, you know, I just feel like we are forgetting who we are. And we are jumping, just like you said, because of trend, because we want to, you know, be able to have this and have that and get that recognition and blow out our success, our movie, want to make money and all of that. Whatever it takes to get us there is what everybody's jumping in. And that's why you see a young girl who would, you know, finish school, trying to get a job, and suddenly decides, I can be a certain way on social media. I can show some parts of my body on social media, and this is easy for me to make money. Why am I stressing when I can just, you know, show that part of my body, and then I'll have a lot of viewers, I'll have a lot of fans, I'll have a lot of followers. And even the jobs too are not making it easy. You know, you go to a certain place and they're asking you, how many followers do you have? You go auditions for movies, for anything, and then they're asking you, how many followers do you have? Because even the companies themselves want the numbers. And Bobrisky also stands for the numbers. As much as we criticize and say this is not our culture and all of that, a lot of people are following the Bobrisky. Who are the people criticizing and who are the people following? You criticize but you follow. You like, you watch. He stands stands as a model to some other young people who are now, you know, cross-dressing just because they want to blow like Bobrisky. So we are letting our guard down as a society. And me, I would have taken it very personal if I had dressed up, taking my time to dress up. Imagine this competition you went for now in Dubai for the conference, and then all of a sudden they give it to a man. How would you have felt? A lot of other women will feel very bad. When did we get to the point where you are now comparing me to a man? Even abroad, the so-called abroad we are picking up all of these things from, they have had conversations and conversations and conversations on how these men who turn to women, or who, you know, they call it gender is, there's something they used to say it's not biological anymore, it's a social construct, you know, and then they get into sports. For instance, you are playing sports, you are maybe like a basketballer or you're a swimmer as a man, and then you convert yourself to a woman with the same hormones of a man, and you beat all the women there, and you say because you are now a woman everything should change. You know, it's a conversation that has been ongoing, and I'm asking myself, how many years more do we have to get to that point where we are now discussing with our children that he was a boy before, now he's a girl, manage it. He has won all the medal, manage it. Of course he will win all the medal. His biology is showing, his biology is stronger than yours, and so that's why you separate the competition so that everybody has a fair chance. But right now the lines are so blurred. In fact, when I saw the video and best dressed and
I was looking at it like he did
He
did look best dressed.
But he wasn't the best dressed.
Well, me, what I said, I wasn't at the event. Based on what I saw, the black dress, the ensemble, for me, he popped. So if we're looking for best dress, there's a possibility that yes,
best dressed female.
Yeah, wait, I'm talking about, I'm saying about best dress. You don't put male or female in yes.
No, best dress is your category. So best dress, you left your own goalpost to go and be scoring another person's goal. Dress as a guy and you are best dressed.
So there are drag competitions abroad where people like that can actually go. But now, but we don't have those drag competitions here. We're not going to accept it. But let me come to YK. Do you feel, as the women are lamenting, that they have a case, or they're just being unnecessarily sensitive?
Well, I must stay with Obiajulu here and say, if I had been in that competition and he was voted best dressed female, I would have been very offended.
Very offended.
That's one. Two, I watched a video of Bobrisky the other day where he said he's not a man.
Okay.
He's a woman that he has had the surgery.
Yes.
So he was accusing VDM,
very dark man.
of saying something that they will jail you because you are a man. Me, if you check me, when you do the test, I'm a woman.
Oh, wow.
So he doesn't see himself as a
man
anymore. He still sees himself as a woman. So he didn't dress at the competition
as a man.
He dressed as a woman.
So he should be allowed to win as a woman.
I didn't say he should be allowed, please.
I'm just saying, I like where you're taking us to. He has changed his body features to a woman. So he's now a woman. So why can't we accept that?
So this is hypocrisy. Yes.
We know it's Nigeria. But the man, you see, the same way you say this is Nigeria, people are still doing Yahoo. They are doing all sorts of things. Those behaviors are foreign to us. But yes, they do it.
But
this young man has now said, I have changed. Everything that ticks the box as a woman, I have it. Is it front? I have it. Is it back? Is it everywhere? I have it.
Actually,
so qualify me
I saw him about 3
as a woman.
Does he have room now?
3 weeks or 4 weeks ago, I saw him in Abuja. You know, like I was stepping out of the airport and I saw the back. I saw somebody's back. And I was like,
That looked paid for.
I'm like, who package back like this? So I was rushing to sort of like see the person's face. Lo and behold, it was Auntie Bobrisky.
Wow.
I saw the face. I was like, oh my God, I just called my husband. I just saw Bobrisky. The back, it was very rounded. And it occurred to me because he was standing to be picked up at the Abuja airport at the VIP place where the usual cars don't. You're supposed to walk out to where the cars. The car came to pick him up.
Right.
So there's a market for this thing. There's an audience for this thing. There is a very high profile support of what we are claiming is illegal in this country. There's a high profile support for it. And until we are ready to admit that, when I saw it, I felt like either he paid for himself to win so that it would trend, because we know that people do these kind of things, or the movie producers deliberately gave it to him so that the movie would trend. Whichever way is influential, and he has gathered people to follow him. People might say they don't like the lifestyle, but they are following him. And that's whatever you follow shows you are supporting it. So
that is the conversation. With the hypocritical part of the conversation is where we are coming to right now. Many of us condemn his behavior, his acts, and his choices. But many Nigerians still follow him, and he's to the point where he has enough money to do this surgery. I mean, if he had the millions this man has spent on his body features, it's outrageous.
This is taking me back to the video of a Very Dark Man when he was talking about him, saying that we are playing in this country like we're not ready. We know what we want. We know what we allow. In fact, the people in high places are supporting this guy. They are allowing it. They are funding him.
He's well protected.
He's well protected. That he dares any Nigerian police to go and pick him up. Maybe there's a law against it. You know, he made it in his
Let's go on a short break.
And everything.
When we come
back,
back,
I agree with him.
We'll continue with this conversation. Stay with us. We'll be right back.